Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today we're diving into Chapter 22 of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, titled The Unexpected Task. This chapter brings a shift in focus from magical duels and house elf rites to something even more nerve-wracking, asking someone to the Yule Ball. As the Hogwarts students prepare for the highly anticipated event, Harry and Ron realize they are woefully unprepared when it comes to finding dates. With the ball just around the corner, the two scramble to invite someone, leading to awkward and humorous situations. Meanwhile, Hermione has her own plans, which leave Ron particularly stunned. This chapter adds a fun, lighthearted break in the story while also developing relationships between characters, setting the stage for conflicts, surprises, and a bit of heartbreak. The chapter begins with Professor McGonagall making an announcement in the Gryffindor common room. She explains that the Yule Ball will be held as part of the Triwizard Tournament's traditions, and that students in 4th year and above are allowed to attend. However, she also reminds Harry that, as a Triwizard champion, he is required to open the dance with a partner. This news leaves Harry in a state of panic. Not only does he have to attend the ball, but he has to lead it. As the ball approaches, the pressure to find a date intensifies. Harry, who has developed a growing crush on Cho Chang, gathers the courage to ask her. Unfortunately, his attempt is awkward and poorly timed, as he catches Cho off guard and she regretfully declines, explaining that she's already going with Cedric Diggory. Heartbroken and embarrassed, Harry is forced to reconsider his options. Meanwhile, Ron becomes obsessed with the idea of asking Fleur Delacour, the stunning Beauxbatons champion. Despite his complete lack of confidence, he convinces himself to approach her. However, the moment he does, his nerves completely take over. He barely manages to get words out before Fleur dismisses him without much thought. The rejection is swift and brutal, leaving Ron humiliated. After their failed attempts, Harry and Ron, growing desperate, finally decide to ask the Patil twins. Parvati Patil agrees to go with Harry, and when she mentions that her sister Padma needs a date, Ron reluctantly agrees to take her. It's clear that Ron is far from thrilled, still sulking over Hermione's vague hints that she might already have a date. The biggest surprise of the chapter comes when Ron, still upset, asks Hermione who she's going with. When she refuses to say, Ron assumes she's lying, until she finally snaps, revealing that she already has a date. Ron refuses to believe it, but Hermione leaves it at that, clearly pleased to have the upper hand. As the chapter closes, Harry and Ron head to bed, still feeling frustrated, confused, and slightly defeated. The Yule Ball is fast approaching, and while they both have dates, neither feels entirely happy with how things have played out. Key moments in the chapter include Professor McGonagall announcing the Yule Ball and informing Harry he must open the dance, Harry nervously asking Cho Chang to the ball and being rejected as she is already going with Cedric Diggory, Ron's embarrassing attempt to ask Fleur Delacour, which results in complete disaster, the duo's desperation leading them to ask the Patil twins, securing last-minute dates, Hermione's shocking reveal that she already has a date, leaving Ron stunned. Book versus movie differences. In the Goblet of Fire movie, this chapter is heavily condensed. The scene where Harry awkwardly asks Cho is present, but many details, such as Ron's disastrous attempt with Fleur, are skipped or altered. The movie makes Hermione's reveal much more dramatic during the actual Yule Ball, whereas in the book, her date's identity remains a mystery until the event itself. Ron's growing frustration about Krum taking Hermione is much clearer in the book, helping develop the tension between them, leading into the Yule Ball. That wraps up Chapter 22, The Unexpected Task. This chapter offers a humorous and awkward look at teenage romance in the wizarding world, while also hinting at deeper emotional conflicts, especially between Hermione and Ron. Who was your favorite character in this chapter? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the upcoming Yule Ball drama in Chapter 23.